No, it's really a beautiful day outside today. Happy Monday, you guys. I just finished my workout, and I mean, there's no better way really to start your week. Today is Monday. Happy Monday, you guys. Welcome back to another vlog. So in today's vlog, I'm going to be doing a fitness, kind of like a gym vlog. This vlog is going to include my workout routine for Monday. I'm excited for this vlog because I've been so nervous to take my camera into the gym, but since I switched back to the old gym I used to go to, which is very much smaller than the other gym that I used to go to, I'm taking y'all with me. So let's go. This is what the gym fit is looking like. Just some gray leggings and a hoodie because it's getting cold outside. Yeah, that's it. Alright, you guys, so I'm starting out this glute and hamstring workout by doing a glute activation. Now, glute activation is beneficial for anybody doing a lower body workout, but if you have sleepy glutes, which tends to be harder to feel the burn when you do lower body workouts, this glute activation routine is for you. So I like to start with lateral banded walks, and this is just to really activate that gluteus medius muscle, which is going to minimize hip dips for all my ladies who are trying to reach the end goal of minimizing those hip dips. Now remember, hip dips are just the way that the muscle sits on the pelvic bone. You cannot fully get rid of the illusion of hip dips, and to be honest, ladies with hip dips, that shit is sexy as fuck. So I'm just being real. I'm not trying to minimize my hip dips. I am just trying to round out my glutes to give it that full look from all angles. So lateral banded walks is what I typically do to warm up my glutes, usually on all of my lower body days. Even if I'm not doing glute workouts, if I'm doing quad workouts, I will also warm up my glutes because the lower body works as one. So this is just what I do. I'm not saying that you have to do these things. I am not a personal trainer yet or a nutritionist, but yeah, let's get into these step ups. Step ups are something that I specifically do for activation, to activate that upper part of my glutes and to really feel that stretch. I don't know if you guys can hear, but there is a helicopter that has been circling around for a while. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I'm gonna act like that's not in my background because the show will go on. So as I was saying, this is a glute activation that I specifically like to do, to activate my glutes and to really warm up the part that is going to give us that shelf look. Now, if you can see, I do have a little bit of lower glutes, but my upper glutes are the part that just got amnesia. You feel me? Like they sleepy as hell. So I'm really, really focusing on form here, pushing my hips back. I noticed that I have a few imbalances in my lower body, and so instead of going heavy, I actually demoted myself to focus on form, and so my weights are usually going to be pretty moderate, maybe 60% of what I can rep at a 1 rep max. So yeah, I'm just pushing my hips back here, really sitting my hips back, keeping that knee forward as I step all the way back to get that full stretch while keeping a neutral spine. And I try to straighten out that arm that is holding the kettlebell as well, so that my form is immaculate. Again, this is something that I do to warm up my glute. You can do this exercise as a full out exercise or as an activation exercise. It really doesn't matter. It's just all about how you prefer to train. And so here, if you can see, the standing leg that is keeping everything stable is the leg that you are working. If you can see, that is the glute that is being fully stretched out here. And so, really focusing on stability by keeping that core tight throughout the entire workout is really going to give you core workout and a glute workout. You feel me? Like every exercise should include your core. If you are not, then you are at risk for lower back pain and a weak core. Now, before we get into the actual working sets of this workout, go ahead and consult with your doctor or physician before you start to work out with weights or dumbbells, because it is just to make sure that you're able to handle it, and just safety is key. All right, you guys, so let's begin our workout. I just want to say that I do train about 3 to 4 sets until failure. And for me, failure means with the technical correct form, once you feel that your form is beginning to be compromised or your form starts to break, then you can go ahead and put the weight down, because at that point, you're just putting yourself at risk for injury. So let's get into our first exercise. Our first exercise is going to be a hip thrust. And as you can see here, I started with a 25 pounds on each side just to like see where I am, because I am on my cycle, you guys, and today's the first day. So I typically don't like to be hard on myself when I'm lifting weights at the gym. So today's workout is really just to continue to move my body, not trying to go too heavy, but also focusing on form. So this is going to be my second set of hip thrusts, and like I said, I do about 3 to 4 sets until failure. And for me, failure is typically between the 12 to 15 rep range. Anything over 15 for me tends to go into cardio, and I'm not trying to do a lot of cardio because I'm looking to gain muscle right now, hypertrophy. But yeah, if you can see here, I'm just doing my hip thrusts, slow and controlled. I really like the tempo style method of working out because it really tests my level of strength. And slowing down the workout really allows for my muscles to get the extra stretch that it needs, especially in the glutes area, because I have to warm up and my glutes tend to like, I don't know, I just sometimes I don't feel that stretch. So if you can see the first set compared to this third working set of hip thrusts that I'm doing a narrower stance here just because I can feel the stretch better in my glutes. And I'm getting a little bit of hamstrings and glutes in this exercise. And if you can see, I'm going all the way down just to make sure that I'm getting the full range of motion with my hip thrusts. And so do what works for you. You guys, I would recommend 3 to 4 sets if you're looking to build muscle. And I would focus on moderate weights and just focusing on failure, because failure tends to also burn fat as well as build muscle. And you really want to challenge your muscles to stretch and tear and grow. That's how you're going to get that muscle growth that you're looking for. So, I'm also interested to know if you train when you're on your cycle or if you tend to take those days off and let your body rest. Comment down below for my ladies that work out on their period, on their cycle, moon cycle, whatever you want to call it. Comment down below if you work out, and like, what do you tend to do? Do you focus more on cardio? Do you go lighter? Do you continue to lift heavy? Or is it just an active rest day for you? All right, let's get into everybody's favorite workout, the infamous RDLs. So, when I started to do these, I had stiff leg deadlifts in mind, but my body just naturally went into RDLs. So, I'm sticking with the RDLs, okay? RDLs is going to target that lower part of the glute area as well as a little bit of hamstrings, as as you can see here. And this is how you want to really focus and make sure your form is correct. Overarching your back is going to give you the worst pain in the world. So, in order to prevent that arch in your back, you want to round out your shoulders just a tad bit, not too much, and keep your head in the position that your body is going. So when your body starts to go down, you want to look down at the ground, and when your body is coming up, obviously you want to bring your head forward, as you can see here. So I really learned to love deadlifts because it just feels good on the body. Am I the only one that feels like that? I know RDLs are good for growth, but it just feels good on the body. Like, it's just a good, great, smooth movement. So the difference between RDLs and stiff leg deadlifts is, as you can see here, you're bending your knees with the RDLs. But if you wanted to target more of the hamstrings and less of the glutes, as this is a glute and hamstring workout, then you would not bend at the knee as much, and you would still push those hips back and keep that spine neutral. All right, let's move on to the gluteus medius kickbacks. As you can see, I'm doing these at a 45-degree angle, which means it's not going to be straight out to the side, neither is it going to be straight to the back. This focuses on the outer glutes, which is going to minimize the appeal of hip dips. I'm going to be doing 4 sets of 10 to 12, and these absolutely murdered my glutes. They hurt so good. I just wanted to show you guys from this angle exactly what the gluteus medius kickbacks are looking like. These are the same kickbacks that I was just doing from that 45-degree angle, and they really work the outer glutes. They're a great alternative for clamshells, as I stated before. And you really want to focus on keeping that standing leg stable for stability and only kicking as far back as your hip will extend. If you are overextending, you are doing this movement wrong, and we don't want to do that, okay? We want to build those side glutes, and we want to look rounded, and we want to have that shelf. So this next exercise that we're going to get into is called the hip adduction. This is the standing cable hip adduction. This is going to work the top part of the glute. This is that shelf, okay, per se. So these absolutely murdered my glutes as well. I'm going to be doing 4 sets of 10 to 12, really focusing on keeping that standing leg stable and not overextending the working leg, okay, the leg that is pulling out to the side. So this exercise you will feel in both of your legs. That is perfectly normal, but try to keep your spine neutral and not create too much momentum coming from the upper part of your body. Now, for the final workout, for the final cable workout, we are going to be doing donkey kickbacks. Now, if you don't know what this workout is, this is the workout that is going to work the biggest part of your glutes, which is the gluteus maximus, and these are going to be straight back at that 90-degree angle. So you want to fully extend your leg, and you want to bring your leg as forward as it's going to go to at least where you can still feel the tension in the leg. You don't want to let up too much tension, or that will defeat the purpose of this cable workout. But supersetting this with those gluteus kickbacks and those standing adductions was absolutely brutal for this leg day. I wanted to just make sure that I hit every angle of my glutes to give it that round look that I'm going for. As you can see, like, I have a little bit of a lower glutes, but I'm still working on building the gluteus medius and the upper part of the butt. So I want to just make sure that I'm including these in my lower body days or my glute focus days on a weekly basis. And I'm focusing on loaded over progression. What is it called? Over progression? I don't know why I forgot what it's called, but progressive overload. I don't know, I just had a brain fart. It's called progressive overload. So each week I'm going to be doing these every single Monday, and on my other glute day, which is Friday, I believe. So I'm going to be really just focusing on form and going up on weight each week. And I just can't wait to see what my progress is going to be looking like. So stay tuned for that. And if you made it to this point in the video, go ahead and hit the like button and the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a video when I upload. And we're going to get into the finisher of this workout, which is going to be seated leg curls. Alright, you guys, so let's get into the finisher of this workout, and that is going to be these seated leg curls. I went ahead and put this at the end of my workout just to really get a burnout for my hamstrings. My hamstrings did work in coordination with my lower glutes when I did the hip thrust, and so I did work those earlier. But less is more right now for me. I'm noticing that when I tend to do more than maybe 6 workouts in one session, it's just literally fatiguing my body to the point where I'm not seeing any growth. So if I'm not mistaken, I started out with two activators, which was the lateral banded walks as well as the step ups to really activate the glutes. And then I went into hip thrusts, RDLs, and then those 3 tri-setted cable leg glute workouts to round the glutes and to just hit all angles of the glutes. And then I'm finishing off with this hamstring workout, which is called the hamstring curl. And so, yeah, I just really encourage you to make sure that you are not neglecting certain parts of your lower body and overtraining other parts. Okay, you guys, that's it for this video. So this is the very end of this video. If you enjoyed this kind of fitness content and you want to see more of this kind of content on my channel, don't forget to comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification button so you never miss a video when I upload, of course. And yeah, I'm just really excited to really start doing fitness content because that's really my whole life. So again, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.